guys, thanks for joining me, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to go over the wall balls. No one wants to do any more than 100, so we're going to go through the standard, we're going to go through some helpful hints to try and make sure you get through that as quick as possible without any no reps. So first of all, the standard is you've got to break parallel. I'm going to go through some no reps now. You can have a little look and see why the no reps. We can talk about that. Then show you some good reps, hopefully, and you can see how you can implement that into your training and what might be a couple of tricks and tips to make that into the next step. Let's go into it. First main issue, biggest issue as well, depth. You don't realise you're doing it, it can be a tricky one. So it's always helpful to record yourself doing a couple of reps, make sure you are seeing yourself break parallel. So I'll show you a couple of examples of a no rep with the depth. At the end of this race, you're pretty tired. You may feel as if you're actually hitting down. Remember, you've got to break parallel. So take the time, build it in, get used to it in the body, film yourself a couple of reps to make sure you are breaking parallel. You don't want to be doing 102 reps because you're just an inch too low. You've basically done the full range of movement, but you missed out on the rep range. Practice it, drill it, make sure you've got it. The second one, that is a no rep, is hitting target. You've got to hit, for ladies I'm pretty sure it's 9 foot, for guys it's 10. I've got a mark on my wall, it's my 10-foot mark, so I will show you a couple of no reps for the guys from our side, and the girls you want 9 foot, so you've got to make sure you drill it in. You don't want to, it's bad habits and bad practice. On the day it's pretty obvious because you'll have a target to hit, but when you're training in your gym, training at home, make sure you're hitting the height, so when you get there you're not hitting something so much higher, because that is taxing on the shoulders. So we want to build in good habits, we want to build in good, we want to hit the range, hit the movement, and hit it correctly in standards, correctly in practice, so when we get them on the day, finding that extra foot of height on the wall ball, taxing on the shoulders, it's not killing us. So I'll show you a couple of no reps there, piece it together. So they're the most important standards for this. What else you want to look at in terms of energy saving is not breaking the movement into two movements. See a lot of this, people break it into a squat and a shoulder press, or a push press, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do here is show you how people are doing that, and then what you want to try and do is make it one fluid movement. You want it to be one smooth movement where you catch it on the way down as you're moving, and spring back up and use that explosive power from the glutes to fire the ball back up and hit the target. So I'll show you how not to do it. From a distance, I don't know how bad that looks, but it's not very efficient. You're not allowing yourself to use the energy and the momentum from your squat, your glutes. It's so much more powerful than your shoulders. Really try and spring up and use that power and use one fluid motion. Even when the ball hits and starts coming down, the catch, it's not here. We're catching it as we're moving. We're trying to be smoother, we're trying to keep upright, we're trying to keep the ball around chin base level. We don't want it to be coming down, catching it down here. So I give you one of them so you can see where I've seen people in the race catch it, and it's good to practice where you how you should see it through on the day. I'm being quite dramatic, but I've seen it, and you may not even realize you're doing it. So try and keep that ball in position. We don't need a bend, we don't need a clasp, we need a grab. We're trying to find nice momentum, trying to keep it smooth. We're trying to almost slow it down, feel comfortable and breathe. So I'll do a couple of good reps, I hope, and you can see what hopefully we're looking for. A tip on this one, the ball is up, probably the best time to breathe. We're not breathing here, we're releasing, taking a nice deep breath as we're at full extension, we're getting the air in, we're allowing ourselves to slow it down. So, 3 or 4 reps, check the depth, check I'm hitting the mark, keep it calm, and I'll show you at the end 1 or 2 ways to relax the shoulders while throwing in the reps, just as something to throw in and try. Strong enough to be throwing out these wall balls, you've got the strong legs and you've got the capacity, the aerobic capacity to keep going, but your shoulders are giving up. I've been there. When you throw it up, it's nice and easy. Just rotate those arms, give yourself a half a second to try and move the other way and get a little bit of blood flow there and try and clear that lactic. It might not work for everyone. It's something to have a little try at the gym. Practice it, go try something new on the day. But hopefully, these couple of little hints showing you the standards. Hopefully that helps you start drilling them and be ready on game day. Make sure when we go in, we have a plan. Make sure we have an idea of how many we're going to do. Don't go and try and do 100 unless you know you've got it. But if it's your first time round, I wouldn't recommend it. Break it into 10s, but practice it before you go. Know how many you're going to break. You might want to do 5s. Whatever it is, don't go 30 and then 10 and then 5 and then 2 and then 2, because once you build that lactic, it's very hard to flush it out. So break them into small, manageable chunks, let the ball fall, take a breath, pick it up again, keep it moving. Best of luck, like, subscribe, hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for your time.